Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. I'm your host, Lipstickpaddy, and today I'm going to go through my top anticipated games of 2024. Now, all these games are crowdfunded, of course, because I'm a niche guy, you know, that I've basically dropped retail and focus all on crowdfunding. Now, I'm just going to mention two quick additions that I covered on my channel last week. One is Earthborn Rangers. They're hoping to deliver that in December this year. I can't wait to play that. I'm so excited to play that. Every time I see a playthrough, I wish I was at the table. That's how I feel about all these games. If I see a playthrough, god damn it, do I want to be at the table playing. Oh my goodness. And of course, Eve, War for New Eden. I can't wait to play that. 200% size on my table. Oh, that is going to be incredible. Oof. So they are my new additions, but I've got a top 10 here in no particular order. So let's pop through them, shall we? I'm not going to have any graphics here. This is radio after all, and you probably know all these anyway because they're famous, right? Or are they? And I'll also be telling you how late this stuff is. Or will I? Nah, sorry. They're all late, basically. All these are going to be late. Some of them up to 3 years late. You know what it's like. No crowdfunding sites seem to come on time at all. But yeah, let's go for it then. Right, okay, number one on the list is Dodos Riding Dinos. They have an expansion coming, which looks absolutely fantastic. And one thing I'm really excited about is that they are bringing cards out so you can link the inner and outer tracks to make the game longer, so you've got a longer path. That is going to be incredible. I love playing this with my son. It's really fun, and the dexterity mode where you're throwing things at them, the big chunky dice, it's so good. And I'm really looking forward to this new track that they've got going, and the new, of course, minis and stuff like that. That should be with me very soon to try out. So yeah, that's actually coming really soon. Alright, number two is Freedom 5, and this is probably the one that's the longest I've been waiting for. It's been going through one heck of a cycle of development, and it's going to be delivered finally this year. Can't wait for it. It just missed the delivery of Chinese New Year, actually, so I should get this sometime in the summer. It's just next generation art for comic books with some incredible painted minis, and it's like a pandemic map where the board is getting lots of heat from criminals, but there is a mastermind controlling all them. So not only have you got to clear the criminals, but you've got to defeat the mastermind. That'll need everybody at the table to come together to face them because they're so tough. And what's great about it is there's comic book series, and it's effectively a campaign. And when you go from each comic book, your heroes will level up their abilities in a kind of light RPG. It's gonna be amazing, Freedom 5. It really is a next generation game with really, really cool, ambitious when it comes to its production and its style of light RPG from game to game. It looks so good. And the expansion where you go to Mars, wow, it is looking the bomb. I'm telling you, when this game comes out, it's going to be, I think the second Kickstarter for it is going to be massive once people find out how good this game is. Dear me, it's really good. All right, number three. Oh, Tidal Blades 2. Are you kidding me? This is an excellent campaign that just looks the bomb. Instead of going in a dungeon, though, you overland, and you're going through this beautiful archipelago type maps with 12 o'clock sunshine with beautiful sand and awesome water moments. Also, you've got like this book that opens up, but you've got a third book that you can put together, and even a fourth one that they've shown now to make a incredibly big arena. It looks absolutely incredible. And I've backed the RPG as well, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. And you can use all the minis from the game in the RPG. It looks phenomenal. So I'm looking forward to playing the campaign, and I'm looking forward to doing the RPG after the campaign's finished. And wow, Tidal Blades 2 just blew me out of the water when I saw it, and I could not wait. Every time there's an update, I'm so excited to read it. It's just probably one of my top anticipated games just because of this campaign. It's going to be epic, and I love the RPG with it. Alrighty, number 4, Witchbound. what the heck? This is an indie title that was on GameFound I want to say last year, and it's basically a one-lady show who's doing all the art and doing the whole game. It's basically a light role-playing where there is like a map that you go in round, and it's a choose-your-own-adventure type game, and you can play it 2-player with your kid. So my son wants to play the cat, he wants me to play the witch, and it's going to be great. And as you develop and go through this choose-your-own-adventure place, it's like a light campaign. You will be updating the art on the player board so that you can wear different hats and outfits as you go. It's going to be fantastic. So that's going to be it's going to be late. Actually, it's due out February 2024, but it's not looking like it's going to be ready. But it will be ready sometime this year, as it's kind of a small indie project. But as indie projects go, this is my most excited indie project, Witchbound. Check that out if you don't know what it is and you've got children. All right, number 5, Iron Forest. This dexterity game is looking so good. It's basically ice penguins, but like a more meatier and heavier version of it, where you've got asymmetry between the people with special effects, upgrade cards, upgradable bots and things, and you're blasting up. You've got 3 tiers to drop down to and launch on the top. This production's looking absolutely incredible, and again, I want to play this with my son, but it's just going to be so fun as adults, and I do love these top tier games that are dexterity focused. And you know, Iron Forest, I think, is going to join Catacombs and, to look at my library, Flick 'em Up. Yeah, so all those 3 dexterity games are going to be the bomb. I think they're the best that you've got on the market. They're all ones that you can do combat in, and they're going to be fantastic. So Iron Forest, can't wait for that. Number 6. I am shaking in my boots to tell you this one. It's Hexplore It Volumes 1 and 2 with the playmat, back screen, and oh my god. To play these 2 campaign books is going to be delicious. It looks phenomenal, and they've been producing, while this has been developing, some new RPGs that you'll play in the game on the playmat. So there's more content coming for these games. It's so incredible, the Hexplore It system. It's still on GameFound for late pledging. It will close, I believe, end of March 31st. But if you like to lightly roleplay across a map with a campaign, this has just an incredible system. It's so amazing, the Hexplore It system. I fell in love with it when I discovered it last year, and I'm so looking forward to trying it. And I'll tell you, it was supposed to be coming out in the summer, but it's actually going to come out 2 months early. They're expecting it in May this year. Have you ever heard of a crowdfunding that's come early? Well, Hexplore It is that. It's going to be stupendous. Anyway, number 7, The Dark Quarter. Yeah, it's the dream team of Lucky Duck Games and Van Ryder Games, isn't it? With Ian Derrick. Is it called? I can't remember his name. It's Derrick something. They're designing this like investigation game with a little bit of voodoo mixed in New Orleans, and you are going to have multiple replayability with the characters that you're being, but it's a co-op adventure basically in this really kind of sinister world, and I can't wait for that. The art across the game is just fantastic from Lucky Duck. The production's going to be high. You're going to be using the QR code on your phone again, and it's obviously got that world building writing from Ivan Derrick. There you go, that's his name. And that is going to jump to the table as soon as it comes, that one. That's going to be a hot title when it arrives. Now, number 8. This is a game that I should have covered on my channel, and I didn't do it because my channel was hacked. But I'm going to do a love letter for this on the channel on Friday. And if you're seeing this late, this video, it's probably already on my channel. Check out the playlists for love letters. These are all games that are on late pledge that are so fantastic. I want you to know about them. And this game is Bear Mountain. Oh yeah, baby. The camping game where you're racing to the top of the mountain. Oh my God. I love family weight games because my wife won't play a lot of these games, but when it comes to family weight and gate weight, she will jump in on them. And Bear Mountain is fabulous. I love everything about the gameplay. Every time I watch the playthrough, I just watch it to relax. If I'm doing stuff on my computer, just put it in a window. I love the banter around the table when they play it and stuff like this. It's just fantastic. It got kickstarted, and we're going to redo the board. And if you go to my love letter series, I've got links in the description to look at the new board and look at the new player boards that they did. Oh my God, it's going to be so good. Metal coins now and sleeves on the add-on page. Oh, they've pimped it out big time. But if you just want the game, it's like $45, and if you want to go all in, it's like $210. Anyway, Bear Mountain coming out later this year, and I can't wait to get that to the table with my wife. And looking down that list, any of these games my wife will want to play. Maybe Tidal Blades 2 because it looks so sexy on the table. And the Dark Quarter she'll probably play. And of course Bear Mountain, as it has like a gateway feel to it. And yeah. Number 9 then, Stone Saga. Are you kidding me? This is super ambitious, pushing what is possible with a board game. Yeah, you're a caveman and you are working as a tribe to do stuff. It's so original how you'll actually be working in this campaign, and there's like a giant beast walking around that you can kind of avoid. You can kind of tame to like you or attack it, you know, if you're going to be a savage caveman. But I think when it comes to caveman genre, this is going to be the most incredible game when it comes out due to its incredible, ambitious title. It's doing stuff never been seen before in storytelling in board games, where it's just so many different paths you can take for the gameplay. And it's just such stellar game. It blew me away. Also, one of the designers on Stone Saga is one of the designers on Earthborn Rangers, so it's interesting how he's doing both games, but I love what he's doing on both, so awesome stuff. If you've not seen what Stone Saga is, that one's on late pledge, and it's so good. And number 10, this is another indie title. It's Dark Venture. It's like a light role-play game with a hand-drawn map. Felt tip even, I think it is. But it looks so cool. And you've got incredible character development and incredible enemies. You've got so many different classes. You're all basically mutants with special abilities, and there's like bosses that come on the map. I think as a travel game, I think this is a perfect RPG you can take on the go, because it's like a small box. And I love the indie quality to it. I mean, there's something so appealing when you've got one person working on something. It really needs to impress me though if it's indie. And both Witchbound and Dark Venture really blew it out of the water for me. It looks so good. So that's my top 10 coming this year. And my biggest anticipated list, because I just can't wait to get them all to the table this year. It's going to be just the best year for board gaming when we've got these massive Kickstarters finally delivering this year. It's like a perfect year where all these titles are coming in. And of course, if Earthborn Rangers and Eve War for New Eden do deliver in December, that will put a cherry on top of the cake in what's going to be the most incredible year for crowdfunding, because those games are the most incredible titles that I want, baby. Ho-ho! How exciting is that? Anyway, peeps, I'd love to know what your most anticipated titles are. Make sure the games that you have back, though, because you are going to be most anticipated for those. I don't want some pie-in-the-sky stuff. I really want to know what games you have backed, because those are the ones that you're most excited for, right? because really, you know, the upcoming games, who cares what they are? We'll know what they are when they go on crowdfunding, and we'll see what they're doing, because they're still in production, so there's no point getting anticipated. That's more hopium than anticipation in my eyes. So yeah, upcoming Kickstarters that are coming out, that's kind of hopium and all that stuff. I'm talking about stuff that's delivering this year. That's what my list is, and I want you to tell me what your list is down below. So if you got this far in the video, please give the video a like, and if you like the commentary, please think about subscribing and all that good stuff. This is Kickstarter Radio 102.4, doing a late night chat here with my most anticipated games of 2024. So I've been your host, Lipstickpaddy. This is Kickstarter Radio 102.4. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now. And what a year we have coming. Good time to be a crowdfunding board gamer. All the best.